What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over why the Golf is the most sleeper V8 killer you could ever build. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, I've made a video in the past about what modifications we've done to the car, but the mod list has grown and it's still growing. So we're going to go over everything we've done to the car and why it's a V8 killer. Now, to start things off, the most obvious thing you can see in the engine bay is this amazing intake from Integrated Engineering. Thank you guys so much. This is a 3.5-inch intake straight to our CTS turbo inlet. Now, if you're unfamiliar with turbo inlets, the stock one is very small, restrictive, plastic. This one is upgraded aluminum, bigger, more air. You know the gist. More Applebee sauce. I got the sauce. Then we got the CTS turbo up in here, IS38. Now this is the more affordable option. This was about 800 bucks shipped to our door. Bare bone turbo. You got to swap over your diverter valve, set your wastegate, everything. I will make a video about that shortly to show you guys kind of how to do that if you're interested in this turbo. Next, you see that colorful thing down there? Yeah, that's some more Applebee sauce. That's a catless downpipe, baby. And we're in Mexico. Now, catless downpipe is the gateway to horsepower, as well as your inlet, and tuning. Tuning is a big thing, but we're gonna stay in the motor area right now. So we got our catless downpipe paired with our stock exhaust. Now, I feel like this is the perfect combo. You still get the pops and bangs, you still get the raspiness, but it's not overbearing. It's super nice sounding. That's all you can put it as. Stock exhaust, we have the performance pack, so it gets a little bigger tips. Everybody loves a little bigger tip.
What did he say?
Let's see. We have our motor mount insert from Black Forest Industries to kind of stiffen things up. We are going to do motor mounts around the car, stiffen things up. This is a track car, closed course only. Now, moving on to the front, we have a CTS front mount. Now, this is a very opinionated subject, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the opinions right now. This is a dual setup. So we're running the stock intercooler and a front mount with Y pipes. Now, this has proved to be super good at cooling the air down. Everybody's like, why'd you do a front mount? Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. No, we're not dealing with that. We're running dual, so you can't even say anything. Double the cooling power, freaking more Applebee sauce. You already know the whole gist. If you want to learn how to do Y pipes, I have a video on it. Go ahead and check that out right above. But yeah, these are like the main things you need to do to your GTI or your Jetta or whatever you got that has a TSI motor, A3. So turbo, IS38, intake, turbo inlet, catless downpipe, upgraded stock mount location, intercooler, front mount, or dual Y pipe, whatever you want to do. Now, moving on to the goodies. We are a DSG. Now, this is a very other controversial subject. Why don't you get a manual? Well, the DSG's better. It's just better. Who is out there freaking missing gears and not gapping V8s when you could be in a 7-speed DSG freaking? You already know we out here freaking flicking a paddle and skedaddling. We don't deal with none of that missing gears. I mean, I deal with that in my ST, but I don't miss gears. But yeah, we're running IE's tune, and you can see the little dongle down there. Now, we have a TCU tune, don't worry. All you enthusiasts out there, I know. You got to do your TCU tune. We got the ECU tune, and we are Stage 2 Plus, 91 octane. We're still waiting for IE to release their flex fuel kit, and once they release it, it's no questions asked. We're already going to put that on. Like, who wouldn't want more boost pressure? And by the way, this thing is running 27 pounds of boost, and it just stays at 27 pounds of boost. You freaking boom, every gear, 27 pounds of boost. Now, if you don't think that can't beat a V8, well, I'm here to tell you you're wrong. This car has blown the doors off Mustangs, Scat Packs, a Hellcat. We've raced so many things, and it ain't even funny. Like, the stuff this thing is keeping up with, or even in front of, it'll blow your mind. So this thing is the ultimate daily V8 killer track car. Like, I don't know what else you would want from this that it can't do. It's a 2.0, dude. You V8 guys, step it up. I don't know. There's no replacement for displacement anymore. We're a 2.0 making 380, 390 horsepower, 91 octane. Now think about it. The new Mustang barely almost makes 500. But it isn't tuned and it doesn't have bolt-ons. So there is that too. But a freaking hatchback front-wheel drive would blow the doors off a Mustang from factory. Isn't that pretty fun? It's super unsuspecting and nobody would realize it. How could I have this much power? How do I put it to the ground and how do I stop? Well, if you're new to the GTI platform, you're going to want to go with the performance pack or upgraded brakes and rotors. Now, these brakes we got from Zimmerman and EBC pads. Not to hate on them, we took it to the track and they just did not do the job. So our One Concepts actually sent me their brake kit and pads for the track, and we haven't put them on yet, but I have them on my car and they're amazing. Haven't skipped a beat. So thank you to Grant. If you're watching this video, thank you so much. Like, it means the world that people and companies are on board with newer YouTubers just like me. So we're gonna go ahead and link them in the description, and if you need a set of brakes for any of your cars, go ahead and go to r1concepts.com. They make big brake kits. They make everything for like almost every single car, and it's high quality stuff. So without a doubt, I highly recommend them. So we're gonna be putting R1 Concept brakes and pads on, and they're gonna be amazing and stop this car amazingly. Second, we're running Falcon, what are these? Azenas RT 615K pluses. Now these tires are amazing. We've already gone through a front set. We had to buy another set for the front and swap them to the rear because this car burns tires like nothing you've ever seen. Just set a little money aside in your bank account because you are going to be having to buy some tires for this car. If you tune it and you put the IS38 on it, and you're going to need some tires. But these tires do a great job of making the car hook. It spins maybe for first gear for a little bit. Second gear, grips right up. Now these are an amazing tire and I highly recommend them. But they are a summer tire, so if you're somewhere where it's winter, maybe it rains a lot or it's damp outside, I don't recommend them. But it's freaking always hot here. And this is a tire of my choice, and I run it on the ST and this car, so I haven't had any problems there. Now you may be wondering, damn, that thing looks nice and low but not too low. Yep, we're on APR lowering springs. Super easy install. I got a video on that too, I'll link it above. Go ahead and check that out. Gives this Golf the stance, the freaking sleekness that it deserves, and you get super nice quality of ride quality. Who wouldn't want that on a nice car that already beats V8s? What more could you ask for? Now for aero mods, we got a diffuser. I forgot the company. I'll put them on the screen. They had a very thorough instruction kit, super easy to install. The instructions were easy, the mounting locations were already there, the fitment was perfect. Now this little lip thing was a pain in the butt. So this was sent over by Aerofab. Now it did come broken, but we were able to use it. Now you have to take this whole piece off. You got to unbolt it, peel the freaking glue that was down, bolt this on, re-glue this. It was a nightmare and I don't want to have to deal with that again. Terrible. but it makes the car look amazing, so gotta do it. Now we're waiting on a front splitter from Aerofab, and we will have a video on that very soon. Now if you're like me, you like clean interiors, and this is probably one of the cleanest interiors that you will see and feel. It just feels amazing. The new Mark 8 does not touch this car. This car is going to be a collector's item, so if you can get your hands on a clean MK7, oh, I'm sorry, I said MK7. Yeah, that's right, not Mark 7. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this is like the cleanest interior car that you could get in the Volkswagen world, to me, in my opinion, besides like the Audi and R8 and stuff like that. You want simple, luxurious, and this does the job. Nice, simple, and elegant. We added these little paddle extensions, ties in with the chrome, looks amazing. Now this transmission will do wonders. Shifts in milliseconds, faster than any V8, any other car transmission, the ZFH or whatever you can compare this to. This transmission dominates. Back in 2000, I think it was 2000 when they came out with the MK4. They introduced the dual clutch transmission in the R32, I believe, and ever since they've been dialing it in, and it is amazing. 7-speed dual clutch. I heard these are a little bit stronger than the 7 or the 6 speeds, but we haven't tested that out. So to kind of end things off, this car is amazing, and if you guys have a smaller budget, we bought this for 27 grand. It's a 2020. That's a pretty new car that you could get for really cheap. Now, the new Mustang, 50 grand. The ZL1, 60, 70 grand. C8, super unaffordable. Why would you want that? So, jumping back down to the Mark 7, MK7, whatever. It's the best bang for your buck if you want a hatchback, sleekness, reliability. This car has done amazing things, and it will do amazing things as we keep tuning it, we keep adding things to it, port injection, E85, and I'm not hating on V8s, but for the price of this and all the mods you could do to it, it kind of beats a V8, and there's nothing better than beating a V8 in a race. But yeah, this car does amazing things, and I highly recommend one. If you are in the market for a car and you haven't had a chance to drive one of these, I highly recommend it. Now, a stock one is very non-thrilling, but as soon as you tune it, stage 1, your eyes are going to be opened. Trust me, you're going to want one of these cars. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more content like this. And if you want to find parts for your car, go ahead and visit karmaspeed.com. I'll put my code in the description down below. That gets you free shipping, or 10% off. I think it was, yeah, 10% off. And you can get exhaust for your Focus RS, ST, GTI. They got Supra stuff on there now, so go ahead up and hit my boys up at karmaspeed.com. They take care of me, so we got to take care of them. And also hit up R1 Concepts. So thank you everybody for watching today's video. Now we're gonna roll some sexy clips.